Hello, and welcome to Harrington Family News at 7 a.m. I'm your host, Francis Johnson, and this is my co-host, Claire Robertson. How are you doing today, Claire?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing fine. Today we have an exciting interview with a high school senior from Lake City, Texas.
Jacob Harrington is a homeschooled student from Lake City, Texas, just south of Houston. In the last month, he has been selected to compete for Franciscan University of Steubenville's Father Michael Scanlan Full Tuition Scholarship. An excellent scholar, Jacob has achieved high scores on both the SAT and the ACT. He has maintained a 4.0 GPA at his homeschool and through 31 hours of dual credit classes at San Jack Community College.
A devoted Catholic, Jacob spends a great deal of time in his parish, Mary Queen Catholic Church. He plays piano for the 5:30 Mass, attends daily Mass when he can, loves adoration, and leads the youth group in a variety of activities. He also plays basketball for his homeschool varsity team and has led world championship robotics teams.
Recently, we were excited to be able to sit down with him and talk about his story. So how are you doing today, Jacob?
Great, I just turned 18 recently and have enjoyed my time off of school.
So let's see, you're a homeschooled student and you have 4 siblings.
Yes.
Don't you ever get tired of being around your siblings all day?
Well, because we homeschool, we spend a lot of time together. This really helped develop a strong relationship between us siblings and our entire family. Because of this relationship, I don't think we ever really get tired of each other.
So, tell us a little bit more about what else makes homeschooling great.
I absolutely love being homeschooled. One reason my parents decided to homeschool me was so that they could teach me about and help me grow in my faith. As I've grown older, I've realized how solid of a foundation they've built for me and my siblings that have really helped us stay strong and keep growing in our faith. On the academic side, I really think homeschooling prepares me well for college. I've noticed that during my dual credit classes, if I don't take the initiative to get work done and study the material, I'm not going to succeed in the class. In this way, I think homeschooling better prepares me because I've never really had a set schedule that I'm forced to follow. So if I don't take the initiative to get work done, I'm going to fail.
Now, you take classes at San Jack Community College, right?
Yes.
So even though you're younger and have less experience in the classroom setting than many of your fellow students, because you were homeschooled, would you say that you were at a disadvantage in any way?
No, I don't think so. I have a 4.0 GPA and haven't gotten a grade below 90 in a class. Oftentimes, we would have group projects for particular classes. I normally found myself as the leader of my group because even though I was the youngest, I worked the hardest and found that I have a talent for leadership and helping others.
If someone were to ask, how would you define yourself?
I think first of all, I'd have to define myself as Catholic because if that's not first in my life, then everything else really has no point. Also because it defines so much of how I make my choices and decisions. I'd really try to put faith first in my life through prayer, involvement at church, and service. Second, I'd say I'm a kind person, that I'm slow to anger, and that I try really hard to love everyone. People often come to me for advice because I'm easy to talk to, probably because I don't judge them and I'm quick to forgive them. Even so, I have to stand up for my ideals. At San Jack, I have to stand up for the Catholic Church and the sanctity of marriage and the family because these, I believe, are some of the greatest goods. Finally, I believe that I'm the hardest worker you will ever meet. This, of course, applies to academics, but also to service opportunities and when I have to help others. In fact, people at my church and teachers at San Jack often compliment me because I work so hard in everything I do.
This is another hard question, but what would you say are some of your most notable characteristics?
I think leadership is one because I find it easy to lead other people during meetings, events, challenging situations, and even spiritual activities. However, even though I'm a talented leader, I'm also a great listener, which helps people feel that they're understood and paid attention to. I think people also view me as someone with a positive personality and outlook on life. I see no point in being angry at everyone all the time, so I do my best to avoid that and try to be generous and loving to everyone. I'm also very good at discovering what is right and making the right, correct decision, even when it is hard or uncomfortable.
Okay, to wrap up, we've heard that you're competing for the Father Michael Scanlan Scholarship. What would winning this scholarship mean to you?
It would be absolutely incredible. I wanted to attend Franciscan for a long time now, and there are so many things about Franciscan that I love. The amazing faith life, the beautiful campus, the outstanding academic programs, and the study abroad semester. I hear so many great things about all the people on campus, and I hope to become a part of and a leader in that community someday. I also think that my talents and skills will be really well developed by the outstanding academic program, but most importantly, Franciscan is a place where I will be able to grow spiritually and serve others. I meet so many awesome Catholic people doing great work all over Texas, and I think Franciscan gives me the best opportunity to become one of these people someday. It would mean so much for me and my family to get this scholarship because it's so important to us to get a solid Catholic education. I'll be able to attend this amazing university where I can grow both academically and spiritually without financially burdening my family.
Thanks so much for your time.
Thanks for having me on your show. Hope y'all have a happy new year.
This has been Harrington Family News at 7 a.m.